G's checked in. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
On the floor for Detroit, G is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Edwards in at the four-man position. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, G in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. For a star like him, though, I'm sure it felt like just another day at the office. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And I love when these wings get rewarded for the dirty work in that two-man game. Kuminga getting his.
Now here's LeVert. He's defended by Pajemski. With 4 seconds on the clock. 1 second left. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst. A 19-6 run. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Brenton Post is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard position.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And then G with the jam.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Pass to Kuminga. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuminga's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's LeVert. He's defended by Pajemski. G, no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Now Pajemski. Still without a basket. Pass to Moody. No good from outside. Pistons trailed by 5. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Inside, here's Post. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And the Warriors with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Payton comes in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Seth Curry. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, here's LeVert. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Here's Butler. He had 27 points last game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's LeVert. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Personal foul.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts are voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Floats it up for Kuminga. Ivy against Butler. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Pistons trailing. Here's G. This game an incredible scoring display for him. LeVert kicks to G. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They kick out to Heel. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. You look at G, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kuminga. All Reed's checked in for the Pistons. Kate Cunningham comes in for Karis LeVert. Here's Ivy. Sinks the triple. Ivy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Heel with the bucket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Butler finds Heel. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's G, covered by Heel. Here's G. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Misses the 3. They kick out to Heel. Drills it from outside. Heel's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's G. 20 points for him. Looking to get it going. Good D by Peyton.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Westbrook's checked in, and then for Detroit, Duran, he's checked in for Reed. Paul George comes in for Edwards. And it's Asar Thompson in for Jaden Ivey.
Oh, man. Cunningham making it look easy.
Westbrook passes to Green. Now Heel. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the first one drops.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
The Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Cunningham finds Ivy. Pass to Thompson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Green against Duren. They kick out to Hield. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hield's got 33.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
George in the post. Payton's there. And it's George missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Westbrook passes to Payton. Golden State moving it around. Thompson against Butler. That's a 2 from Hield. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Pistons trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Cunningham. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Westbrook kicks to Butler. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Pistons. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Thompson. And here's Cunningham, defended by Butler. And here's George. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Westbrook kicks to Green. Now Payton. Hield outside. Pass to Westbrook. There's the pick. Three-pointer, Payton. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ivy finds Cunningham. Here's George. Here's Duren. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Duren's got his second basket of the game. There's a minute left in the first half. Warriors leading by 4. Hield outside. Outside Westbrook. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Detroit.
LeVert's checked in for Detroit.
Now the lineup for the Pistons. Number 30, Karis LeVert.
Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham kicks to LeVert. It's George on the wing. Over Payton. With the second effort. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Butler deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Hield. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there. But Hield has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend? Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
The Warriors leading. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Durant. Asar Thompson is out there with George. Then it's G, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. Pass to Green. Pops in the layup for 2. Green's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
And George kicks to Cunningham. Cunningham sets a screen for Durant. Shot clock at 6. George, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. Green against Durant. Outside Butler. Second chance effort. It's deflected.
An effective stopper at the rim. Durant sure knows how to use those long arms.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He takes it in, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Westbrook dishes to Hield. Outside Westbrook. That one doesn't drop. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's G. 24 points for him. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Down low. And Hield with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. And now that's 35 points for Buddy Hield. Here's G. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside, Green. Eaton inside. He's covered by Thompson. Hield from outside. Thompson with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's G. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Hield with the bucket.
Right, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to George. Cunningham on the wing. Here's G. 26 points for him, and that one is good. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. The kick out to Westbrook. And another 3 for Golden State.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's G. And count it from 19 feet away. G's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Hield with it. Duren picks him up to the inside. Green, and Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's G, covered by Hield. Here's G. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. G's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Butler. Back to Westbrook. Golden State moving the ball around. Hield outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Free throw drops for Hield. Both free throws good from Hield.
Man, he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Cunningham passes to G. Sweet move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One is on heel. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Fires the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Here's G. Uses the glass to finish the layup. G's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Payton with a screen on Cunningham. Westbrook dishes to Payton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
G kicks to Cunningham. Here's G, defended by Payton. G, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. And it's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Edwards comes in for Asar Thompson. Pass to G. From the wing. Stewart kicks to Edwards. Now Ivy. And stolen by Payton. Now here's Kuminga. Now Heel. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Stewart. Here's G. He's got 36. And he uses the glass on the layup. G's got 38 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Healed outside. Nice move. Here's Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 5. Here's G. Banked in off the glass. G's got 18 points just in the second half.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Green. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
The 3. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cunningham for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Payton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Kuminga with it. He's got 8. Hield finds Payton. Pocket 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The Warriors leading. Pass to Kuminga. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Cunningham outside. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Stewart passes to G. Warriors with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Podziemski. That's tipped.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
Ivy passes to Stewart. For the lead. Pass to Cunningham. Out to Edwards. Here's G. And he has 42. The wing jumper off target. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And the foul called on G. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And the Warriors with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Payton. Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Seth Curry in for Russell Westbrook. Karis LeVert's checked in for Detroit. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Podziemski to the right side. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's G. Defended by Moody. It's stolen by Kuminga. Trying to end the drought. And Kuminga throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for him.
You can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Curry is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kuminga in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. They get the rebound, and the basket is good. Stewart's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit.
Well, you know, Stewart really hustles whenever he's out there. Great energy on the glass.
Outside, Kuminga. Right side, Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
G with the stuff.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Stewart against Butler. Pass Pass to Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Butler finds Pajemski. Off target from outside.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Back to LeVert. Stewart, a screen for LeVert. Stewart, great positioning on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Golden State moving it around. Pajemski on the wing. Kuminga dishes to Butler. Nifty move. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. And the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham's checked in. Pass to G. 3-pointer. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Kerr. Takes it inside. Takes it off the glass. Curry's got his first points of the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And then G with the jam. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Pajemski, the bounce pass. Green finds Pajemski. Back to Butler. The trade. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's G. And good that time. G's got 48.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense today.
Curry passes to Kuminga. There's the 3. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Curry against Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Here's G. Lets the 3 fly. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Changes here for the Warriors. Payton, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Hield comes in for Brandon Pajemski. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Seth Curry. And a switcher also for Detroit. Howland, he's checked in for Edwards. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops. Give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's G. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. Duren, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
Substitution for Detroit. Number 0, Jalen Duren.
And here is Duren. Pass to Ivy. Duren with a screen on Hield. Offensive rebound. And Duren slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Hield. Detroit with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Ivy with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Outside, Payton. Pass the Butler. Shot clock at 5. They kick out to Hield. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's G. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's G. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Golden State moving it around. Payton with the screen for Butler. This one for 3. G with the rebound. G's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
With the crossover, offensive rebound. Duran, that shot missing.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Pistons leading by 5. Here's G, and the layup's good off the glass. G's got 53.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Payton. And here is Hield. Here's Payton. Ivy defending. Hield with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Westbrook. And the Warriors miss again.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Pass to Holland. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Westbrook. Back to Green. Hield sets the pick for Green. Now here's Hield. Defended by Duran. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Green outside. Detroit with the rebound. Ivy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Westbrook. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
G, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Green. Here's Hield. Yeah, that goes in.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Checked in for Holland, and it's Asar Thompson in for Jaden Ivey. Pistons leading by 5. Here's G. Outside Cunningham. Now George. Shot clock at 6. With the shot. Butler with the steal. And here we go. It's Butler. Outside Hield. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now Thompson. Here's G. 1:57 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. whips down the board. The Warriors trail. Here's Hill. Green with a screen on Cunningham. Now Butler to tie it up. The shot misses. Here's G. Now George. Got a piece of it. Here's G. Defended by Payton. Green rips down the board. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Jimmy Butler coming up big with the game on the line.
George against Butler. Green outside. Now Westbrook. Strong move off the glass.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. George against Butler. Turned away by George. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. They set the screen. Buries the deep ball.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just getting the ball and let him do his thing.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get it quickly.
Now Green, and that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
Russell Westbrook. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And so the Pistons take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
$50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and 1/4 better than 50.
Did that in your head fast.
Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic Hamill. I got brains too.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.